A lot of these athletes will be racing against each other, especially in their own national championships, but they come together to form a quartet for this.
Well, the Brazilians are building quite a reputation as fabulous carriers of the baton. Yesterday in the heats, there was 1/1000th of a second between Italy and Brazil. Italy the fastest by almost literally a vest's thickness. The South Africans in lane 4, who were third quickest, and again only a few hundreds of a second slower than Italy and Brazil, will be wanting to turn that around here. Of course, Southern Hemisphere athletes had something of an advantage, having their main summer season behind them. On the other hand, it is difficult for them to join together 2 summers effectively after a January, February, March of racing, and then going straight into a May, June, July, August of racing. So Germany on the outside, Julian Reus on the outside, will hand over to Hartmann, Almas and Schulte. Ghana with Safo Antwi leading them out. Van Gool of the Netherlands goes in lane 7, goes as their lead-up man. Brazil, the winners from 2019, go in 6th. The Italians in 5 will be fired up surely from that win in the mixed relay a few minutes ago. The South Africans go in 4. Can they turn the tables here on Italy and Brazil? Japan in 3 with Sakai on the opening leg for them. And Denmark, Simon Hansen on the opening leg from them, will hand over to the experienced Kamanga Dierbach on leg 2, Musa on leg 3 and Shao Nielsen on leg 4. Already a national record for their weekend's work, the Danish quartet. Same team, same order as ran so well yesterday for them in lane 2. We had long holds yesterday. They will be expecting that again today. Denmark in 2, Japan 3, South Africa 4, Italy 5, Brazil 6, Netherlands 7, Ghana 8, Germany nearest the camera in lane 9. Well, away cleanly. I don't think we've had a full start all weekend yet. Oh, and the German has eased up on the outside, I'm afraid, Reus, and that's his squad done and out. Hamstring, it looked like, for Reus. There's certainly a cramp of some kind, hopefully not serious, as they battle on down the back straight, going really well at the Italians, maybe slightly up on the Brazilians there in the green. The Italians moving up on the Brazilians, although good change from the Brazilians. Brazil leading at the moment from Italy and South Africa. South Africa still in this one. It's going to be really tight. Brazil, though, have a metre on South Africa. Italy messed up that final change over their way back now. It's Brazil under pressure from South Africa, but are going to run out of track. It's about 6 inches, maybe 10 centimetres, something like that, at the finish line. And Brazil retain their winner's status. Fabulous from them. Huge disappointment for the Germans, and we'll have to have a look at what happened to the Italians. I didn't spot it there in the close confines of that final changeover, with all 8 teams, or 7 teams as it turned out to be, so close together. But I think the South Africans just falling short, Jenny, by the tiniest of margins.
Yeah, Simbine ran quick, didn't he, on that last straight. So much action in 38 seconds. It's hard to replay it in your head. But yeah, I think South Africa did just not quite get that win. They're looking up at the screen. Oh, in fact, I'm corrected. I think they took it by 100th of a second. Yes, they seem to have seen the results.
Wow. Well done to the South Africans. Talk about running through the tape, make every centimetre count. And they did just that. He was closing very, very quickly indeed, the South African anchorman Simbine. And we know he's special. Sub 10-second sprinter. And coming at the end of his season, the rain just beginning to come down for the first time today. There was a little bit overnight, but ironically, as that 4x100 finishes, 38.71 for South Africa. It's a little bit slower than they ran in the heats, but that's to be expected. 38.49 in the heats. These conditions are worth a few metres, there's no doubt about that. But I could have sworn the Brazilians took that one. I'd love to see the photo finish. It must have been the tiniest of margins.
Well, again, I think it's one of those lessons, run all the way through the line, and I didn't think Simbine was going to get there. I thought the gap was too large. So much advancements in technology these days that we can actually work out what time all of these individual athletes did every single 100 metres. But here we go again from the start, just in lane 9 on the outside here. The German guy, you could just see he gets a cramp. So disappointed for the outgoing runner on second leg. Oh, they just have a little bit of an embrace there. This is the end of the second leg. Jacobs there from Italy. Fantastic run down the back straight. The change wasn't necessarily clean. And here we go. This is the third exchange now. And Simbini, it took him a while to get going. That baton wasn't quite steady in his hand. But here he goes, that last 50 metres. High knee lift all the way, driving all the way to the line. Of course, it's the chest that breaks the line first. And he was deemed to do that by 1/100th of a second over the Brazilians.
38.71 to 38.72. And the Brazilian last leg athlete there, Camilo de Oliveira, he gave everything, but maybe dipped a couple of strides early. And he was overstriding his last 3 or 4 strides, whereas the South African Simbine got it absolutely spot on. Ghana taking third place from near the outside, with the Germans having dropped out in that first leg. Ghana were effectively on the outside. And Joseph Paul Amoa, what a run it was from him to take third place, 39.11. Again, just marginally slower than they ran yesterday in the heats. Again, it's all down to the conditions, but that doesn't matter because the conditions are the same for everybody. Italy finishing in 4th place. They were the fastest in the heat. They will be frustrated with that 39.21, but it does emphasize, Jenny, how absolutely critical and what a huge difference it can make whether or not you get your changeovers right or wrong.
It does, and a lot of these teams will take a long time, you know, meeting throughout the season on squad weekends to make sure they hone those baton skills. All the analysts will be there for the member federations as well.